only multiply what you sow. In other words, you can only multiply what you give, what you do. If it's 0, then you multiply 0. But the bad thing about 0 is that if you multiply by 1,000,000, it's still... But just do small. Because you don't know the multiply effect that God will put on it. Just do small. Do something. Praise the Lord. Do something. Please, I'm challenging you, do something. Please, do something. Enough of grumbling and complaining. If you don't change what you do, you can't change your result. Not because God has not provided, but because what you're doing is not in line with faith. I will show you my faith by my words, because I believe God. Number 2, you need to learn to change your ways. Change is essential to growth in life. Change is needful for increase. Listen to this. There is nobody at a point in their life that everything is so intact and so in place that they don't need to improve and change. Very, very important. It's very important. Embrace change. Embrace it. Embrace it. You cannot change your external result until you change from the inside. So when I'm talking about change here, I'm not talking about changing things around you. I'm talking about you as a person. Embrace change. It's important. You cannot change things outside. People want to change outside. You cannot change outside except you change inside. Your mind is fundamental. And when we talk about change, you need a change of mind. Listen to this. Where your mind is not, your body can never be there. I'll repeat. Your mind has to be there before your body. You have to carry your mind there, and then your body follows your mind. But many of us wants to bring our body to a place that our mind is not. Listen to this. Your mind is too powerful for that. Your mind is too powerful for that. You can't drag your mind along just like that. Your mind first needs to be there, and then your body will follow your mind. But many of us think you have to put your body in and then your mind will come. No. And that's why you have to learn to sit down and speak to yourself and talk to yourself and change your mindset. Because if your mind can't cope with it, your body will not cope with it. What your mind can take, your body will reject. That's the truth. But if your mind can take it, your body will follow. It's only a process of time. That's why the real power is in the mind. The real strength is not in your hand. Your real strength is not in your body. Your real strength is in your mind. And if that mind is strong, your body has no choice. It will follow. Listen to this. The battles of life are not fought physically. They're fought here in your mind. That's why some of the stuff we've been taught, casting down imaginations and other things that is also against the knowledge of Christ, that's not talking about no demon. It's talking about the demons in your brain. It's talking about those things in my mind, those things that are telling me you can't do it. This situation is not right. I'm going to get to that. This, that, and that, and that. You know this, you know that, all those things. You need to change your mind. You need to change. You need to change. And many times we have the opportunity to change, we refuse to change, and then we blame Mr. Satan. That's exactly what happened to Cain. Cain offered a sacrifice to God, Genesis chapter 3, verse 3 to 7. Cain came to God and he offered some kind of funny sacrifice. And then Abel came and offered his own sacrifice. And the Bible said God had respect unto Abel and unto his sacrifice. Now that's essential, because you see, you are more important to God than your sacrifice. You understand? So God had respect unto Abel and then unto his sacrifice. And then what happened? And Cain became angry. Cain. It's amazing how people suddenly become angry with other people because they've done well. I see it happen all the time. It happened to Jesus many times. The Bible said there was a time they saw Jesus Christ. He was ministering and he was doing well and he was doing miracles, and children were singing his praise and say, wow, wow, wow. And then the Pharisees and the scribes, they became angry. And they told Jesus, they said, Jesus,